Hey guys, Nikki here, writing for Jesus. Okay, this is the second video that I've filmed today. I just feel like filming. So I thought we would do something that I love watching other people do. And I am cleaning and organizing and stuff, so I'm like in that mood. So I love watching when people do unhauls, but especially when they go like shelf by shelf with you. Let's go through the Funko Pops that I'm going to get rid of. So I already got them here in my bag. So I'm going to be donating Princess Leia. I love the character so much, but I'm not really into Star Wars like I used to be. And Simba, he's really cute, but I'm gonna go ahead and pass him along. And Ant-Man, I love the character, but I'm not big on the movie. And then Luke, I got him and Leia as a pair, so I'm going to send them together. And yeah, and then this book by Jodi Headland. She's another author that I'm kind of just like not interested in, just like don't really care for the way she writes. And these kind of Viking books, they seem like I would enjoy watching them, but not reading them. Like it's just, I don't know, I don't care. I was kind of skimming it and I'm like, I don't care. So I'm gonna be passing that along. All right, let's start. So definitely keeping these. They're just really cool for decoration. Super old vintage books. Definitely keeping these. They're just really pretty editions. And this one, I'm like, that's the best book I've ever found. So definitely keeping those. It's my nonfiction shelf. I really am not into nonfiction, but I think I will hang on to these. And especially if they fit on the shelves, then I'm more inclined to keep them. So yeah, I'm going to keep those. Kind of my Amish chill more section. Biblical fiction, I'm going to keep these. Okay, definitely keeping these. Gabrielle Meyer. Yes, I do want to try those. Kind of my suspense. Okay. This one I am going to unhaul. It's so cute, but it's like, I've read it, you know, and I've looked at it, but I don't need to keep it, so I'll pass that along. This one, I think I will donate. I read it last year, gave it 4 stars. It was really good. It was 2 issues in one, but I don't see myself reading it again. Oh, you know what? I'm going to unhaul this one. This one, they just came out with like the 12th book in the series or something, and it had a gay character in it, so it just really turned me off from the series. I wasn't planning on reading the entire series. I just got this first one, but that whole thing just turned me off, so I don't care. I'm not gonna read it. Let's see, next shelf. Some more middle grade. I am interested in these. I have heard that PAX is really boring, but I do want to try it. So I'm going to hang on to those for now. My Joseph biblical fiction, I'm going to keep those. More comics, I'm going to keep those. Bethany Atazada, I need to try her. Once I try her, I will see if I want to keep her stuff. I don't think I'm gonna like it because I'm not into fantasy, but we'll see. Okay, and then, ooh, these are classics. Ooh. All right, I am not into classics. I used to think that I was, and I'm not. So, I definitely do want to keep Kidnapped because I like Robert Louis Stevenson. Love Pilgrim's Progress. Romeo and Juliet. That's the ugliest cover I've ever seen. I don't care. It's kind of a dumb story, to be honest. 2 people just really selfish. So, yeah, it's just hard to understand, and I know how the story ends, and I don't like it. Like, I don't like the story. So, yeah, it's going. The Importance of Being Earnest, I will keep. That's a good play. That was a gift, and it is a sequel to Pilgrim's Progress, so I'll keep that. I actually just read a page of this just to get a feeling for his writing style, and no, I just don't care. His stuff is too over my head. Hamlet as well. Yeah, I'm just done with Shakespeare. I liked Macbeth when I read it in school, but it helped because my mom was helping me read along with me, so it helped. And Robinson Crusoe, I really enjoyed in school when I read, but look at that font. That is so tiny. And it was too long of a book, and I prefer Gary Paulson's adventure stories, and I don't see myself rereading that. So that's going. I will keep Beowulf because that one sounds really good, and that one has a really special place in my heart because I love the Star Trek Voyager episode where they have a holodeck program based on Beowulf, so keeping those. These are some romantic suspense. We're going to keep those. And more romantic suspense, keeping those. Some middle grade. Yeah, these look good. I'm going to keep those. All right, next shelf. Okay, so Davis Bunn, definitely keeping him. Stephen Lawhead, yes, I want to try those. Colleen Coble, I think I'm going to keep those. And there's a Lynette Eason. These are like retellings. I don't think I'm going to like Melanie Dickerson, to be honest. I'm going to just like read a page and see what I think. Okay, I'm going to keep these Melanie Dickersons because I forgot they are Christian and I really like that. So I'm going to keep those. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to get rid of my Maze Runner series because I have been nervous about jumping into the series again. Yeah, it's these YA books, like I love the ideas and I like the movies, like Hunger Games, Divergent, Maze Runner, which I haven't seen these movies actually, but those kind of movies I love, but I haven't liked the books. I did like the first half of this, but then I had stopped because I got busy and it was years ago, and I think now that I'm older, it's going to affect me differently, and I think I'm going to feel uncomfortable with the way they talk, and I've heard that they're really sad, and I don't like sad books, so I never want to pick them up, so I'm gonna go ahead and unhaul them. Gonna keep these, I just bought those, and definitely keeping these. These sound really, really interesting, some sci-fi stuff, and definitely keeping all my Dr. Seuss. All right, next shelf. Definitely keeping my encyclopedias. I'm gonna keep all my Terry Blackstock. I have not read her suspense yet, but I am interested, so I want to wait and see what I think of her before I unhaul. Dee Henderson, I have liked some of her novellas. I want to try a novel by her. I'm gonna keep the Deanne Mill books. Yes, I want to keep all this stuff. You know what? I have read most of these books and they're really good. But this Roald Dahl, I think this is his like biography. I think this one I'll get rid of because I don't like nonfiction. I might get rid of this one. Okay, yeah, I just skimmed through it and it is his autobiography, so I'm not interested. Gonna get rid of that. And then this one, my nephew is starting to read now, and so I'm going to give this to him and see if he likes it. All right, next shelf. Ooh, man. Should I get rid of these? I don't know, because James Dashner, of course, he's the author of The Maze Runner, so maybe I'll try it. I don't know. And then I did not like the first book in this series, Mortal Engines. The movie is one of my favorites of all time, but I didn't like the first book. So why would I read the next book and the next in the series? These I definitely want to keep. Andrew Clavin and some middle grade. I'll think about that. It looks really pretty on the shelf, all the colors, and it fits very nicely. So I'll probably just keep those for now and wait until I actually try one of them. And I think these, I want to keep all of these. Yeah, these are like sci-fi, fantasy, some retellings. Yes, gonna keep those. And historical fiction, definitely keeping all of those. Okay, and then definitely keeping all of these. These are some Gary Paulson and a lot of comics. That's still my middle grade TBR. Oh, definitely keeping all of this. Jocelyn Green, Spotlight Shelf. I haven't tried her yet. Jennifer A. Nielsen, Spotlight Shelf. Some of these sound really good. Some of them I'm not sure I'm gonna like, some of the fantasy stuff, but I'm going to give them a try. Definitely keeping all of my Richard Paul Evans, and definitely keeping all of my sci-fi. Definitely keeping all my Gordon Corman, and of course my books. And then here I got some middle grade. This is Margaret Peterson Haddix. I haven't tried her yet, so I'm going to keep her stuff. And all my Gary Paulson, definitely keeping that. And then more middle grade. I've heard that the Wednesday Wars is pretty heavy. And I thought it was like lighthearted just from the cover. But I might go ahead and get rid of this one. Penderwicks, I might get rid of. Not really interested in these. Artemis Fowl. I got at the library for like 50 cents. I'm not interested. Wings of Fire. I don't know. This one looks way too long. Not interested. These all sound good. Actually, this one I might get rid of too. Gregor the Overlander, book 1. Okay, yeah, I just read like the first page in all of these and I'm not interested. They're either boring or, they're seem like they're going to be kind of sad, and the others are just kind of not my genre. Like the Wings of Fire, I think I would enjoy watching something like that, not reading it. Yeah, just not interested. And last shelf, Irene Hannon, her romantic suspense, definitely keeping those. My novelizations, definitely keeping all these. My Julie Clausen shelf, definitely keeping. Historical fiction, keeping. Let me try them. You know what? This one is by Jodie Headland, so I might go ahead and get rid of this one because I've heard that she put stuff in there that I just don't want to read about. And down here on my Bibles, I'm definitely not getting rid of any of them, but I think I might get rid of this devotional. I was kind of flipping through it, and it just, I don't know, looked kind of shallow. I was just like, I don't know. I don't think I'll like it. I'm very picky about my devotionals and stuff. And then this one is really nice. I think I'm going to give this to my sister for her birthday. I haven't written in it or anything. And I already have the rest of her birthday present ready. So, yeah. Okay, now, this is part of what inspired me to start doing this because my book cart is overflowing. So, I'm not going to read C.S. Lewis. He's just too intelligent for my brain. So, definitely keeping this. I've already read this. Definitely keeping these, some middle grades that I'm really interested in. Paul, Apostle of Christ. Actually, I might get rid of this one because I like this movie, but it's not the most like exciting. Like I like watching it, but I don't think I'm gonna enjoy reading it, and I really don't like Angela Hunt's writing style. So I might unhaul that. And then these are some new books that I just bought. Definitely keeping this. Let's see. Excuse me. I heard things about this one recently, and they said it was kind of like gory a little bit. I might unhaul this one. What else? Maybe this one too. This one's Never Called to Me. Kingdom's Dawn by Chuck Black. Some of my friends recommended it, but it just doesn't look like it'll be for me. Oh, this is kind of a contemporary romance. It has mystery in it, but it looks too contemporary for me. Definitely want to keep all these. A lot of good middle grade I'm interested in. Definitely keeping this one. Yeah, we've got some novelizations, historical, middle grade. These are all the Gabrielle Meyer novellas. Gotta keep those. But you know what? This one, I never wanted to pick this one up again. Like, I read the first 4 chapters a long time ago, and I never felt the urge to pick it up again. It was just slow, and I've heard there's no faith content, and I have a ton of historical fiction that I'm more interested in, so getting rid of that. And yeah. As I was editing this video, I went back and found more stuff that I am not interested in. So, yeah, these nonfictions, I know I'm not gonna read, like, if I really think about it. So, doing that one. This one just doesn't sound interesting. It sounds like it might be a second chance romance, and the cover has never grabbed me. I didn't love The Extraordinary Death of Mrs. Kipp, so I am not interested in trying another book by her. I'm not interested in reading about cooking. I love eating, but I don't love cooking, so I don't like Jen Toronto's writing style. I tried one of her books a couple years ago, couldn't get through it. I had just bought this because she was a writer, like a mystery writer, and it's when I was writing my mysteries, so I thought it would be fun to read, but I'm like, no, I don't care. Okay, and then the other nonfiction, I love Drew Brees. I have his jersey, but I'm not going to read this. It's been on my shelf for years. Don't like this author from what I've seen, and it takes like the entire book for her to finally have Samuel, and I'm like, I'm not interested in reading about her life and how mean Penina is to Hannah and all this. Like, I thought it was more about Samuel. It's more about Hannah, so no, I don't care. Not into biblical fiction, so not into Amish books anymore. I don't like Beverly Lewis's writing style. I just picked it up because the cover was so pretty with all the flowers, and it's just gonna be kind of like a palette cleanser, but I'm like, I don't need a palette cleanser, and if I want a palette cleanser, then I'll read something quick like a comic, you know. But I've heard that it has some feminist vibes in it, and I'm like, absolutely not. And also, the other mystery that the guy is trying to figure out is not solved until like book 5. And that's the mystery I really wanted to figure out. That's the one I was more interested in. That's on the back here. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to read 5 books to figure out what happens. So 37 books in all. And that's counting the 2 that I'm giving to my sister and my nephew. Yay! Editing, Nikki here. I just wanted to let y'all know that Second and Charles took all of those books. I'm so happy. And then the pop that was next to those books, I had my little Hawkeye. I am keeping him. I just had him there because I was thinking about getting rid of him, but I'm like, no, he's too cute. So I'm keeping him. And yeah, so it's all good. So that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time.